Today's recipe is a chicken lover's delight. I can say that much. It is chicken kabsa. I'm very excited to show this recipe. So let's get started and check out the ingredients. For the kabsa spice mix, we're going to add all these ingredients and grind it to a nice fine powder, starting with 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds, 1 tablespoon of whole black peppercorns, 1 whole tablespoon of fennel seeds, 1 tablespoon of black cardamom, ginger, this is dry ginger, 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder. Once you have all the ingredients, just grind it to a nice fine powder. So just check if all the ingredients are ground. You can see most of it has. I'm just going to grind it for another minute. So now we have the kabsa spice mix. It's ready, you can see. So you can store this in a nice airtight container and use it for the recipes that require this particular spice mix. For the kabsa recipe, make sure you have a nice pot. Make sure you take a pot with a lid. Add 2 to 3 teaspoons of ghee. I would recommend you use ghee for this recipe because the flavors are better if you use ghee. This is 1 large onion chopped. I'm going to add this. 10 cloves of garlic finely chopped. 2 green chilies chopped. Saute the onions for about 5 to 7 minutes. I'm sauteing these onions on high flame. You can see they're just turning golden. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of whole peppercorns, a teaspoon of cumin, about 5 to 6 cloves, 2 whole legs of chicken. I've used these chicken legs with the skin. If you don't make quick incisions, just small cuts, just to make sure the masala penetrates the pieces. Add the whole legs of chicken onto the pan. So just sear the legs on both sides. So now I've taken 1 teaspoon of spice mix. I'm just going to add it on top of the chicken legs. So you can see it's coated well. Flip it over and add another half teaspoon to the other side. Make sure the legs are completely seasoned with the spice mix because you need all those flavors to go into the chicken. Next, I'm going to add 1 carrot. This is finely chopped. Just add this. Add 1 tomato. This is finely chopped. So give it a quick mix. You can add about a teaspoon of salt quickly. Turn the legs to the other side. You can see it's getting lovely and brown. Next, add tomato puree, 1 cup. Next, grate a little bit of nutmeg onto the chicken pieces. Add hot water to cook the chicken. Now this is 3 cups of hot water. To add more flavor to the dish, I have 1 cube of chicken stock. If you don't have this, don't worry about it, but if you do, you can use it. Definitely enhances the flavor of this particular dish. Close the pot and cook the chicken on medium flame for about 20 minutes. So after 10 minutes, turn the chicken pieces to the other side. Check for seasoning. I'm going to season with a little salt. Now I'm also going to flavor it with another 2 teaspoons of the kabsa spice mix. Quickly mix it. Close the pot and cook the chicken for another 10 minutes. Cooked well. Now the final ingredient that goes into the pot is the rice. We're going to cook the rice. So for this I'm using 1 cup, that is a 250 ml cup measurement of basmati rice or long grain rice. I have not soaked it in water, I've just washed it and just add this into the pot. After adding the rice, add a few raisins. Now adding raisins is optional. If you like, you can add a few raisins. Close and cook the rice until it's done. Wow, the chicken kabsa looks amazing. The rice is cooked perfectly. Now if you see, I haven't stirred the pot. So the moment you add the rice and the raisins, just don't keep mixing it because it can break the rice. Cook this on low flame. It has to cook through. How perfectly it's cooked, you can see. Your chicken kabsa is ready to be served. Now you know how to make this simple and delicious chicken kabsa, and also try this lovely dish and enjoy with your family.